The game Hellblade 2 doesn't come out until the very end of next month.
And it sounds like a bunch of gaming journalists and major websites had a chance to sit down and play about an hour of the game.
PlayStation people are talked about as if we're doing constant damage control over everything. And meanwhile, I'm over here, I'm like losing my shit over Jim Ryan, losing my shit over Bungie, losing my shit over the live service stuff.
Major websites had a chance to sit down and play about an hour of the game, and their reactions have been pretty positive.
Oh, dude, if I could remove dislikes, that'd be fucking fantastic. I'd remove all of them.
Almost 2 months before I would assume that the next game's gonna be dog shit. Fuck Unreal Engine 5.
You sick talking about Final Fantasy on your podcast last time, and I felt the exact same way. The 60 mode is blurry. We all love 60.
That shit blurry as fuck.
But when you go to the 30 and you've adjusted after 10 minutes, it ain't nothing.
It's not going to save that game. A game looking pretty is not going to get it saved, and that's why we have Horizon running in the background.
Do the hokey pokey and turn your big ass around and get the fuck back to your fucking seat. The fuck is wrong with your ashy ass?
They said, let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Hello everybody, welcome back to another edition of the Demo Flow Gaming Show, where I share my passion for gaming, keep you informed of everything that's going on with the Xbox ecosystem, in addition to providing you with all the Sony PlayStation fanboy soul that we can find in YouTube and Twitter. So if that's something that resonates with you, something that you are interested in, please hit the like button, subscribe for more fire Xbox ecosystem videos. So let's cut to the chase. The previews for Hellblade 2 are already out, and we got a lot of outlets talking about the game. Everybody, including these Sony PlayStation bias websites, are talking about how good Hellblade looks, how good it plays, and how immersive this experience is. According to everybody who's tried the game, they all say the only one thing that's holding back Hellblade 2 is the frame rate. Hellblade is confirmed to be 30 FPS on Xbox consoles. So here we go again with the same narrative that Starfield had to face. The same hating campaign while the game is not even out yet. So of course, Sony PlayStation fanboys had to let their voice heard and did not waste any time to talk down on a game that they won't even play. First up, we got one of our most active Sony PlayStation fanboys, the Red Dragon.
Hellblade 2 developer Ninja Theory says its fans enjoyed shorter games. Sounds like Xbox guys want one-and-done cinematic experiences.
Would you like a glass of water to calm your nerves, sir?
Oh, yes, please. Thank you.
For decades, the Red Dragon have been capping for these type of games. By Pony logic, this should be automatically a Game of the Year nominee. I'm surprised that I haven't seen Geoff Keighley talking about Hellblade 2. Sony PlayStation fanboys are so biased, and they can't even hide it anymore. So now you're gonna knock Hellblade 2 for being a shorter experience after decades of asking Xbox to do better, to give us more cinematic type experiences. Look, I think it's better for you to just say you hate Xbox, you don't give a damn about Xbox. I think we could all appreciate that better rather than have your hypocritical ass trying to act like you care so much for Hellblade 2. Next up, we got the generic Eric. Oh my god, I miss this guy. What is up, Ingo?
Hey Xbox, spin this! Hellblade 2 been worked on for almost a decade. A team dedicated to this title, 5 hours long. Linear, has no ray tracing, and is 30 FPS. Spider-Man 2 took 5 years while developing 2 other titles, a port and a DLC. 30 hours long, open world, ray tracing in all modes, including 120 FPS.
Bravo, Eric. Let's compare a game that was made from the ground up to a sequel made with the same damn assets that they utilize in Spider-Man 1 and Miles Morales. Look, you guys, I'm not saying that Spider-Man is a bad game, but honestly, Spider-Man 2, they reutilize a lot of the stuff that they utilized on the first couple of games. Spider-Man 2 is basically a copy and paste type of work, while Hellblade 2 is made from the ground up on Unreal Engine 5. Yes, Unreal Engine 5. These games are hard to run even for expensive PCs. Do I think that Xbox dropped the ball by having this game only run at 30 FPS and not having a performance mode? Absolutely. But you also gotta keep in mind that these people want you to play the game the way they want you to play the game. Look, you guys, I wouldn't be surprised if there's another patch for 60 FPS for Hellblade 2. Maybe in the future, maybe with the help of FSR 3. But for now, this is all we're getting. I've been saying this in the channel. If you truly hardcore, if you truly care about those extra FPS, you should be thinking about putting together a PC. In my opinion, this console's run games very well, better than expected, especially at 4K resolution and the way the Hellblade 2 is looking. It looks absolutely stunning. We all know the environments are gonna look great. The audio design is gonna be top notch. The story and the animations. I think the Ninja Theory is putting together a masterpiece. I just hope that Xbox get the shit together and release these games with performance mode in the future. 30 FPS is not the best thing, but I got to play Starfield at 30 FPS 4K on my 4K TV, and it wasn't really that bad. Matter of fact, I finished the majority of the game on my Xbox, and it ran pretty smooth. Now, do I prefer 60 FPS over 30 FPS? Of course. But I don't think that 30 FPS for Hellblade is a game breaker for me.
Don't worry, Xbox fanboys. Hellblade 2 will run at 60 FPS on PS5 Pro.
Stop it. Get some help.
Freaking great. So we went from talking down on Hellblade to port begging for Hellblade on the PS5 Pro. Look, you guys, I've been telling you, Sony PlayStation fanboys have to endure 18 months of no freaking first-party games. Sony PlayStation fanboys are gonna do everything in their power to talk down on Xbox games. I actually predicted this in one of my live streams. And I understand them boys got really nothing to play, nothing to do for over a year. So they're gonna be in our ear. They're gonna be on Twitter. They're gonna be on Instagram, talking down on Xbox, talking down on Xbox games. It looks like Sony PlayStation short memory have been affected because for like 2 months they were playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth at 30 FPS because performance mode sucked and it was a blurry mess. Of course, a new patch has been added and now it's more playable on performance mode. But I'm not gonna forget that all of you were capping for Final Fantasy Rebirth and y'all were playing at 30 FPS. So I just find this funny. I find funny that console peasants like Sony PlayStation fanboys keep on talking down on video games they won't even play. So I see you ponies, stay poor begging. You guys, let me know down there in the comments, is 30 FPS for Hellblade 2 is really a problem for you? Do you really feel like you absolutely need 60 FPS to play a walking simulator that's filled with a bunch of cinematics? Let me know in the comments down below. In my opinion, Sony PlayStation fanboys are blowing this out of proportion. They just bore you guys, so don't pay them any attention. Enjoy your games, enjoy your weekend. Come hang out with me on Friday from 11:30 to 1 p.m. I'll be live hanging out with you guys. We are gonna be expanding on this topic as well as bringing you more Sony PlayStation fanboy salt. You guys, thank you for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. You already know the deal. It's your boy DemoFlow checking out.